Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are around the world as you watch this. Welcome to our fourth live stream. That's including the one that was accidentally not live streamed of the Soul Sanctuary. Appreciate you being here with us to listen and to dive in to just about anything that we're going to dive in today. We've been talking about trees and other things, and yeah, it's been
Yes.
interesting.
Trees. We're
Oh.
diving into some trees.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps a prophecy. We shall see.
So I'm just thinking about where to begin with this. I think that it's gonna have everyone close their eyes, and we're gonna guide you through learning about trees and different types of trees, different ideas of trees, and we're gonna let our guides kind of guide us down this path here to really see what they want to show us about trees.
Okay. Am I going to do some light language first, or?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do some to set us up.
So everyone take a deep breath and release all that doesn't serve you. See. See the trees. Su ikarasa ayatus uski iayatai tatai 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 su. See the trees, for they are wise beyond their leaves. See the trees. We are walking you to the tree elder. Sik ararasukatushki ayata sikti ayata sik sukurakishki ayata sukatayata. The trees are all connected, as are you. Sukarakashki ayata sakatayata dayata tushki ayata suk si ayatu su I ayatu si I.
So I'm just standing here in front of the elder and talking to him. And it's really, I saw just walking up to this giant, massive tree. And he kind of just, it's like, when trees all of a sudden they come awake, right, and their eyes pop out. It's basically what's happening. His eyes appeared, a mouth appeared, and he kind of stood up out of the ground, pulled up his roots, and started talking to me about the tree of life symbol and how it's what it symbolizes and what it depicts, and that all the little sections of the tree of life are really just a symbol of different dimensions and different realms of the universe. It's just different layers. And that's what all those little objects, areas and spaces inside the pattern of the tree of life. And also the fact that it's a continuous pattern and everything is just lines connected with lines and wheels within wheels is just that that represents the interconnectedness of trees and how they can communicate by outstretching their roots and connecting with other trees. Just like how humans can connect, other animals can connect through energy as we pass it to one another. That connection, this continuous connection, and this concept of just all being part of one. That's what this is. This is a symbol of oneness. This is a depiction of oneness, all the things being just intertwined. We are one with the trees. We aren't just one with humans. We aren't just one with other beings in the universe. We are one with the plants and the animals, everything in nature. We are one with it all.
Break bread with the trees. I love my little poet guide. Break bread with the trees. That is very important. Look to trees, for trees are your friends. They will be there to support you, to guide you, to lead you down the right path, to guide you for what's coming, to support you, to ground you, to lead you.
There's so much about the trees and how they protect us just on this planet. For example, I'm being reminded of just this circumstance that happened with the trees lately, just as to kind of bring up some images of this. There was a time when there was all that smoke, fire coming down from Canada, and it was really just making the air smog, and you really couldn't breathe. It was really disgusting to be outside. We were like putting our masks back on after we had taken them off for a whole year and a half or so, right? And I was helping out at a summer camp, and we were out there, and the smog had come again about halfway through the week, and we were like, shoot, what are we going to do? Are we going to have to leave this location? And because we were in the woods, in the thick woods, and actually we were like camping, we weren't even in cabins, we were literally camping in really thick woods there, and we couldn't smell the smog. We weren't affected by the smog at all. The trees themselves were creating a natural barrier around us of protecting us from anything that could come in. It was like they were filtering the air, the smog out of the air, so that we were unaffected. And that's what the trees do for us. That's how they protect us. They're necessary for us, and that's why we need them. I mean, that's what they do naturally, is they create oxygen in the air, but it's not just oxygen. There's like, they're filters, they're a protective layer. They're very important to our well-being. This is part of that whole concept of interconnectedness. We need them, they need us. We all together, we make the oneness, we make the connect and the wholeness. This is why we need to hug trees more. I know there's so many times where just you're in the woods and you just walk in different areas and different types of trees set off different types of energy. They have different frequencies. Just like each and every one of us humans have different frequencies. They have something to share with us, a way to uplift us, to bring peace.
Forest baths. That's what is really, really good. If you're ever feeling anything from anxiety, depression, anything where you don't feel like yourself, any lower vibrational frequencies, just being out in nature in forest, they call it forest bath. Just the trees take that away. Yeah, we're just going to be pulling some codes through. you discover more about the lineage of trees. Si ayat tatush itka ayat usiti ayat ayat tuku usi ayat ayat su ayat tatatai su ushki ayat tatatai suk ki suk si ayat tatatai tukutu si ayat tatatai trees. Trees house many portals. Okay, that just came up. Shiki, sikarata, sukurukushki, ayatakushki, siki, sikarata, siki, ayatakushki, ayatukiski, soon you will see the wonders of the forest beneath the surface that ground you all in this beautiful paradise. You're just starting to uncover the vast knowledge of this planet that you are learning through this little puzzle decryption. Sik arata suk uratik isiki ayata tukushki ayata satatsukai su si ayata tukushi ayata. We welcome you to the forests, dear ones. Sik arata suk yes, we welcome you to the forests, forest baths. There are a great many things to learn about the forest now more than ever. We invite you now on a journey of re-remembering the past, present, and where you are going. Okay, so Will, you want to lead us in on that journey?
So I want you to see this guide before us. And he's gonna he's gonna have point out the symbol of a diamond on his bark. It's almost like you can expand it, like when you expand on a mobile device, the pinch zoom, and you can make it bigger on him to be the right size for you. And then it's going to open up like a door, and we're going to step inside. And as you step through, maybe walking on to what feels like your very familiar forest. You see oak trees and pine trees around you for about 10-15 yards. But upon looking further in, you're going to see other trees you've never seen before. They look like the bark is turquoise, and the branches almost look like coral, like stringy coral, almost like octopus tentacles. With like dark green stripes on them, like tiger stripes. And it's just this weird like change of environments just happens right there within 15 yards in front of us into this other type of forest. And this being walks out. It's like a humanoid with like covered in fur, with the wings of a fairy, a fly, a fairy, like a fuzzy fairy, walks out. She giggles and smiles and she says, Ah, you're from Earth. It's been a long time since we had a visitor. And she begins to explain that the trees have been portals between many different worlds, different planets. And as travelers come and go, they bring seeds with them. For they know that trees are connection between the different planets. Trees are constant. That's what she means. Trees are a constant between different planets. They exist on these planets in one form or another as a way to create an atmosphere for beings to connect and feel grounded. It's a depiction, it's an image, it's a graphic of connection with that planet. So as a gift, other beings of Earth have come here and planted these trees, just a few of them. And over the years, they've grown and expanded and melded with our forest here. And this gift is for you to bring back to Earth. And she gives you this, what looks like a turquoise orb, shaped of an egg. Almost like a turquoise marble color. It's a seed. It's a seed to bring back to Earth, to share our trees with yours, our planet with yours, so that you can be connected, that we can be connected.
I'm also getting a message that this is also clearing some shadow aspects of our self, which is needed at this time. So while we were there, while we were going on this journey, I was told to really light the Palo Santo and smoke this place out. There are many different aspects of your shadow self. This one is clearing this portion. So clearing some energies while we're here and bringing it back to the light. Trees. Seek Aratuya Taya Taya Tataya 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 Sui Yatataya Tataya Tataya Tutuya Tataya 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 Tutu Suk I Ayatataya Tutuya Tataya Tataya Tutui Atataya Tutui Si I Ayatatuya Tataya Tutuya Tataya Tui iayata tataya tutui iata tataya kataya tui kiayata sui ki ayata tutoro 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 si iayata taya tutoro 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 si iayata taya tataya 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 kiayata Sik iayata kataya tukoro kotoro 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 kotoro. I'm being told to light the Palo Santo again. Sik arata tukoro kotoro 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 ki si ayata taya tataya tataya tu si iayata sataya tatu ki ayata sataya tataya tataya suk ayata tataya tatu sik iarata suk iayata taya tatu tataya suk anchoring in this frequency back into your heart. Ki koroko tukurski etkara atukurski ayata sakatai. Suk urski ayata sakatara Sik arata suk urski ayata sik iya cleariness kurotukurski karata saka shadow aspect as well as the ego aspect. Kara sukashki ayata kata sukki ayata kasik tupori kesi ayata suk sik ayata katushki i kayata seta ayatu kushki I ki ayata tukushki ayata kata katukurukutukurukutushi I kayata tatayata tatai suk I ayata kataya tukurukushki si arata suk sik arata suk arata tak ayat ushki I ayata katarakutu si I ayata kata tukushki ayata kataya tututush kutukush ki ayata sakatarakutush. So these are clearing negative energies from your shadow side, from everyone's shadow. Ki kurakashki Sik aratus kuturukutushki ayata sakatayata kasatu. Breathe in. Releasing out. Su ikayata sakatayata ayatukushki ayata sik I ayata sayata. Suk I sik ayata sukurukishki ayata sik I ayata sik I ayata si I ayata 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 ayata. Sik Sikaratush kuturukutu ayata kayata 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 kushki ayata sakatayata kayata suk si I ayata sik I ayata sukuru kutukuru 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 ayata ayata ayata. Frequency of love is all that exists now. Suk 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 suk.
So while that was going on, I was seeing those plants that we're seeing, the faraway trees were coming and crawling up all over our bodies, and then reaching out to our shadows, and like wrapping around it, and then pulsating with energy. And it was interesting because I saw, then the focus was on the shadow, just seeing these plants grow on it and wrap around it, and then some sort of flowers or whatnot started to blossom on the branches, on the shadow, in areas where it was healing. And it looked really beautiful, really gorgeous. And it was like bringing your shadow to life by adding this to it, making it show how much we need to appreciate it. And then I looked at our physical bodies that were in this realm, and all of a sudden all the vines were on them instead. And then looking back at the shadow just had the shadows of the plants on us. It was no longer that the plants weren't there anymore. It was just the shadow reflection of them on it, ourselves. And it's like, it's almost like we were becoming one with the earth there, because like the plants were like, it was like we were turning into trees basically. And it was like time, just like tons of time had passed by, and there was like moss growing on the plants as they were attached to us, and it was just incredible. And then it's like we were wearing clothes of tree bark and plants and stuff like that. It was like growing out of our bodies. I guess that's kind of weird, but
No, I'm getting that this is another layer for our shield, like for protection.
Mm-hmm. And it was happening to us and our shadow, showing and making that this reflective wholeness of both of these parts are beautiful. Both these parts are necessary. It wasn't this trying to get rid of the shadow part or trying to get rid of the ego part. It was this trying to just bring that part into alignment and heal any wounds that were upon it, anything that was not supposed to be there, maybe self-inflicted wounds or wounds inflicted by things others had said or done, or any past experiences. And that's why we saw the shadow of the flower on there as well.
So we want to bring your shadow side to light to expose the darkness that's hidden in plain sight. Mm-hmm. See, I have a poet guide. Yes, it's so what we have always viewed as our shadow side or our ego, we kind of just blase kind of accept that it's there, when really there's darkness to be exposed there that we are unknowingly a part of on this planet. There's deep rooted things going on, which I'm not going to say in this, but to expose this in this journey with the trees, and we're going to be doing more about this ongoing. This one was with the trees, but yeah, to bring the shadow aspect to light and removing the chaos, drowning as well. So water again. Okay, so okay, working more to integrate this back to one, back to the light, back to the whole. Oh, bringing in the light. Clearing energetic clamps. Suk I karatotushki ayaka arak atushki ki kayatushki yatatush sik ki ayatuk I si ki ayata suk I ki korokoto 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 isiki. Releasing. Kurik aishikataya, tukurisik ayataka 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 ayata ushki ayata ushki. Arata sukushki ayata, releasing back to the light. Sik aratu skurukutu. Suk ayata kayutushki ayata satatai tatai. Suk I ki ayatu I kayata tayata tushki. Clearing. All negative aspects of self release back to the light. Suk arata back to whole. Clearing. As kushki ayata. Sik arata sukurovchi si ayata kutushki ayata katakara sukushki ayata katakutushki ayata katakata sukutu ayata sukorika ayata. Seek clearing, 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 gone, null and void, gone, gone, gone. Seek arata, suk ki arata, suk arata, zaki, shkuturuk ayataka, ayataka, takata. Calling in the presence of white sage, sukuruku shkutaraka, sikasikaraka, shkati, say the frequency of white sage, kia sakatani suk, seek e karata, sakata, suk e ayata, sakata, suk arata, seek e ayata. Seek arata suk ushki ayata to clearing all attachments associated with this. Suk ascending spirits. Sik arata ayata. Releasing, 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 releasing. The light as closing doors, closing doors. Seek suk washing windows. Arata tushki arata suk ushki arata saka clearing spaces. Seek arata suk turushki ayata gone. Gone. Done, done, done. That was intense.
It's really cool. There's like this wall of water came up around us, and they were shining light through it. You know how when light shines through water, the shadows in the water like dance around as the water moves around? And so the light was shining through, it was shining in just all these different directions, which was then causing our shadows to move around and causing them to dance. And as the shadows danced, all this energy was just being released off of us and being absorbed into the atmosphere. And our bodies were also just like glowing, like it was kind of like the on the movie Avatar, where it's just everything just has this little iridescent glow to all of it, like when there's like at night. And so like our entire bodies just kind of like started to glow like that when there wasn't light hitting it. It was just, and then the fairy earlier was walking around with the sage and just creating this aroma and dancing around us while she was doing this, like dancing with our shadows. And just saw lots of different things just kind of come off like mist, like steam coming off of our bodies, our shadows.
Yeah, I also got the message that the water is very powerful. It's like the holy water, and evil is no match for water. The darkness. That's what I got. Yeah. Do you want to bring us back down?
Yeah. So why don't we so what's happening now is the plant's roots and the moss that had grown us starts to recede down our bodies and come off of us and detach ourselves from this new planet and the forest here. And once it's completely receded, the fairy, her name is Joyce, it's going to sage us all one more time completely. And then after she smudges us, it's going to guide us back through the portal. We're going to step through and find ourselves back in the forest here, back on Earth.
being assisted with dragons too. Just thought I'd mention that casually. I mean, if you're bringing up the fairies, we can bring up the dragons.
So now I'm going to go ahead and just, now that we're back on Earth, we want to make sure all our energy is back with us, back inside of ourselves, so that we don't have any strings or attachments, just anything attached anywhere else. We're fully back with ourselves, with our power, with our energy.
I'm just going to say a little bit of light language at the end too, after you're done.
You can go ahead.
Si arata tushki ayata 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 ayata, closing door. Si arata tu urukutu shiki arata siki kiki karata kasakatu ki aratush ki ayatuk ashki ayata tiki ski kushki. Frequency upgrade karata sekatara katara tata ushki ayata 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 ushki ayata ayata frequency of love, bliss. Much healing is needed at this time on this planet. We invite you all to look within. Looking within is the most powerful thing you can do right now to help this ascension. Seek arata sukutush kuturu at this time. Seek arata tuski, and we love you all. Seek arata. The future is bright when you look within. Seek arata sekatara kuski siki. We mean that in the best, most loving way. Karakiski ayata sekatara kuski siki ayata. Suk arata tataya tukuroku tiki shukutukuru kutushki ayata katata. Don't be affected by the things that are happening around you. Stay heart-centered. Stay heart-centered within. That is the most important thing you can do. And we love you. Lots of love. Seek arata sukurupushki ayata sukata suk. Seek ayata tatayata 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 tuski si ayata tatayata tuski. Closing, 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 closing. Clear, 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 clear. Back, grounded, back down. Down, 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 down. Into Mother Earth. Anchoring in the frequencies of love. Your heart is a portal of love, for love. There's so much more joy in your heart since releasing this shadow aspect of yourselves. Keep up the good work. All right, that was the closing. Much love.
All right. Now just come to realize, or sorry, come to feel your senses as you find yourself going back in this present moment. Taking a few more breaths before opening your eyes. Coming back. Wherever you are, whether you're laying down or sitting up. You're all back here. Why do I always feel so like high after that kind of stuff?
My head definitely feels like spacey for sure.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed that. I don't know if there's anything else you wanted to dive into real quick, Kirsty, or
Nope,
okay.
I think that was a big one.
Mm.
Yep. Enjoy. Yep, drink lots of water after that one. Lots of water.
Yes, definitely drink lots of water. Take some time to rest if you need to, and take it easy today or tonight or wherever
Or
you are.
whenever you want to. Whenever you want.
All right.
Okay.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Goodbye.